Welcome back, everybody. Derek Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, you know that I'm really involved in a lot of politics, and there's something that came across a little better than a year ago, uh, and uh, an anonymous email came in, and it got through all of my filters, which was interesting. And what was interesting um, is that the title of the email spoke about creating a third political party. And all the people that were invited to become part of this uh, are independent voters. And what's interesting is that currently, right now, uh, that our political party system is very broken. And I mean really broken, because the Democrats right now, have leads here and there. We are currently under Democrat Senate and a Democrat-led president, and so not my favorites, because we're seeing a lot of out of control spending, and um, we're we're assisting in some places where we shouldn't be. Is my position, but I am behind the supporting the Ukraine and the Ukrainian people, and especially those that are immigrating to our country. I do feel for those folks, but we have a broken political system. The Democrats aren't listening to us, the people, and even worse, the Republicans have no intentions of listening to the people. They are pushing a white supremacist agenda, especially with POTUS, former POTUS 45 as their front runner still. And in the last election, we had a very interesting and dynamic person step out, and he started out really well. I'm talking about Andrew Yang, and so right now, what I'm speaking of is his new political party that is under formation, and we're making no bones about this. We are moderates, and we want to see America move forward with issues and resolutions, and not this ganging up. Because right now we got two gangs in power called the Democrats and the Republicans. So it's kind of like the Crips and the Bloods going at each other, and they're going to hold fast. And so um, that's the reason why we're I'm looking at becoming part of the Forward Party. And there's been a survey done, and we found that 60% of the voting bloc out there now is very disappointed with their party, whether it be a Democrat or Republican. There is no satisfaction, because both parties have gone extreme. They went uh, opposite directions, and there's no middle ground, and they don't even want to talk about middle ground. And so America and the voting public, 60% of us have now become independent voters. And so that's a very significant number. That is a number that says we're tired of both dominant parties, and we need another party. And the party that the Forward Party is a moderate party based upon negotiation and compromise, and reaching across the aisle, and speaking to make uh, um, corrections that our nation needs. Because right now, excuse me, we've been in decades long stalemates and haven't been able to accomplish anything. We have people being murdered day and night in the streets from out of control Second Amendment violations, and yet uh, the the one party keeps upholding all sorts of ways and means to block new legislation from limiting a lot of the laws that we need, and then taking away a power from the NRA is crucial to changing and stabilizing this country again. And the Forward Party, we want to talk about those solutions, and why we're looking at the way we are. And so anyway, uh, the thing with the new uh, if this when this goes into effect, not if, this is when. It's already been discussed. There will be no candidates running under the Forward Party for 2024. uh, what we'll be doing will be building a foundation in the political houses in each individual states, and then encourage the voting bloc to look at the Forward Party. And so this is going to take time. And what has already been discussed is that there's a high probability of somebody running for the presidency in 2028. Because in 2028, it's highly likely we're going to see uh, the soon to be former California governor, Gavin Newsom. He's about to term out. He's going to term out in 2026. So the next reasonable step for Governor Gavin Newsom would be running for the presidency, because he's already assured America that he is not going to run against the current president, Biden. And so he's he's not going to challenge him in 2024, but in 2028 it's open season, because if Biden is reelected, he will have termed out, and a new president will be sought. So the Forward Party, uh, uh, we are moderates, and we make our decisions based on more information rather than toting the party line, which is unfortunately what the extremists are doing on both sides. So that's why I cannot and will not support uh, a majority of the Democrats, nor can I support Republicans. When I was a Republican, I was treated even worse by the Republican Party than the Democrats. The Democrats are no angels either. So let me tell you, there's no love between either party, and that's why we need the third party. And then how the elections would be done would be through ranked choice voting now, not the current system, which is ancient, and you know that's a voting system for dead presidents. And so we need a new system that is alive, and that is ranked choice voting. And so you can look up how ranked choice voting works, and um, it will streamline and more perfect the election process it by leaps and bounds. It has its flaws, and you know, but uh, they're being worked out. And right now, the mistakes are being corrected here in Alameda County. We had a school board member who was uh, declared a winner in the last election. And in fact, when they admitted the election office, Alameda County Register of Voters, said that they put in the wrong algorithm for the ranked choice voting. And so that's why the when they put in the correct algorithm, a very different person won the seat. And so there was a short court battle, and then also the first declared winner stepped down from their position and allowed the correct winner, who was Mike Hutchinson, take his proper seat and on the school board election. And so that goes to show you that uh, things can go wrong with ranked choice voting, and we're still working them out, but we can correct that. And that's what's happening. And so that's what's happening. That's what's on the horizon, folks. Think about it. Now, uh, you're either an extremist or you're going to most likely join the Forward Party. When the Forward Party officially forms, I will be uh, signing on with them. I was contacted through the email, like I said, and in fact, it was Andrew Yang out of New York, and we had some discussions, and so we'll see how this plays out. And I'm very interested in seeing how this plays out in the very near future, and then seeing uh, what the plan is after after we move forward uh, from 2024 elections. Thanks for joining me today. What do you think about moving forward and voting forward? Let me know.